Mark. Now everybody can be funny. Now everybody can be interesting.
Everybody
You're allowed
But
to
the
be.
mic's on now.
Everybody
so
reset to one.
I don't
Dylan,
wanna
can
be
we take your
interesting.
line? What is your holiday?
I want to amend that line. Tell me about your stupid holiday.
Yes, it is a very stupid holiday. So June 14th is International Steampunk Day. And that is a real holiday. If you Google it, you will find it.
It also happens to be my birthday.
Is it? June 14th is your
June
birthday?
14th is my birthday.
It's also Jules Verne's birthday, apparently.
It is not. It is not Jules.
not?
It's not Jules Verne's birthday.
Don't contradict. I say keep that in. It's Jules Verne's birthday.
It's Jules Verne's birthday.
Okay.
Well, I only know that
now.
because people constantly asked me for about the 10 years after I created this holiday, why June 14th? And they're like, isn't it Jules Verne's birthday? Or is that the first time that somebody did, fiction, steampunk fiction and stuff? And I was like, no, that was the end of the semester. And that was the only time me and my friends could have a dumb little steampunk party where we put on goggles and watched Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
Like, that
one of the only movies.
Mark.
One of the only movies. One of the only movies. I want to turn to my darling. Hun,
What?
please tell us one of the weird booths that we encounter in this convention
Weird
for
booths.
streamers.
Oh, I did have an idea for this. It's either it's probably both. It's accessories and I did have an idea for this. It's either it's probably both. It's accessories and new streaming animals that people have modified into being weird, sickly little animals for streaming. And accessories that can like boost signal or add filter or things. add filters are things like little hats and glasses and little outfits.
Because we know that the rats can be pushed into different shapes.
Yeah.
So like, because we know Call of Duty has a rat that is pushed into the shape of a bird.
Sure.
So it's different rat shapes.
That's terrifying.
I think the more you modify it, the more sickly it gets.
Yeah.
So like the sickest rat, like the most ill-looking creature that you can possibly have.
Sick. Look at
That's-
that rat, sick rat.
Yeah.
So good. Oh, I wish my rat was a disease. My rat was a diseased. Oh, I wish my rat was a diseased. Look at that rat, sick rat.
Yeah.
So good. Oh, I wish my rat was a diseased.
So that was the thing from Petey. Give me a montage thing. James, what is Sack in this montage doing?
Another montage thing on the convention floor. I think I'm trying to think of other con stuff. So there is we've established that like most streamers are working for demons and devils. But I feel like, especially in the Beesies, like this is where some gods, some like potential patrons who maybe don't get the whole thing, but like their followers, their worshipers are like, you really need to break into this space.
Yeah.
So it's like some corporation has booked a booth at this convention without the foggiest idea of where they should be there, why they should be there.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
So I think, God, I need like a deity that like it just makes no sense that this deity would be there, and they really don't know what they're doing. And there are so many people who want to be streamers, like in general, they don't care who the patron is. So they're like lined up, and this deity is like, I can't even begin to assess what's supposed to happen here.
I think it's a deity of agriculture. So like watching grass grow. Like that's kind of their whole deal, is like the patient, quiet growing of beautiful little things. That's their whole domain, which is so boring.
Yeah.
And then there's somebody who's just like, yeah, I could do it. I could do a time lapse of like a million plants growing, and I could film it all from different angles, and we could have them all we could speed them up. So everybody sees it in like 30 seconds. You can see the whole beanstalk in 30 seconds. No. 30. I can make it faster.
We must have it slower. We must watch the thing grow.
I think this line is like full of like people who are just clearly not going to get this position, that like the person at the front there. And then there are like 5 cottagecore lesbians on this that are having the most brutal like battle of the wills against each other. Like it's like what, because one of them knows like, I'm gonna nail it and I am just gonna live the coziest, slow-paced lifestyle and it's gonna be perfect for me. Two groups of them are gonna pair up and then the one lone survivor is gonna get the gig.
Yeah.
And I think that is definitely like a tableau you all see in like the divinity section of the convention hall.
We just see a bunch of weird looking gods.
Yeah, just strange. There's strange gods that are there. Tell me what you're doing, what we see from you in the montage.
Yeah. Well, so Tag first is going to drop by the accessories booth and pretend to be interested in stuff that Tag cycled through 3 seasons ago. But the thing that Tag is the most excited about, and when he sees it in the distance, he's going to forget that he doesn't really care about Sack that much at all. But in this moment, he's gonna forget that. He's gonna grab Sack's hand and run towards it, because Tag has been in the prank game for ages now. It's a shtick that now he's kind of stuck in and can't really do much else, because this is the content that drives his numbers and gets the patron happy and all of that. But there's some fun stuff that other streamers do that could be fun. And Tag sees a wind chamber, like one of those things where you get to like go inside and just be flying for a while. And just runs over to it and is like, we gotta try this. We gotta get in that wind tunnel.
And like Sack is like looking up at you must be this tall to go in the You must be this. Looking up at you must be this tall. Up at you must be this tall to go in the wind chamber that is like way above our heads, like way above our heads. He looks and he goes, it's probably fine. It's probably fine.
It's gonna be totally fine. And if they question us, and like we'll like dart over to like some other booth, and it's not something that's for sale. It's definitely just someone's trench coat, but we'll pull it off the rack.
Amazing.
Yeah. Well, we're at a convention, and by law, no matter what convention you're in, it is just a booth that is selling like the Akatsuki jackets from Naruto.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Pile up into one of those. Pile up into one of those babies.
Yeah, you guys head on over. Mel, do you want to be the attendant for this attraction? The attendant for this attraction.
Okay.
First, Mel, what do you look like?
Oh gosh.
We haven't seen a demonling yet.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Demonlings, are they smaller than
No, they're like
dragonlings?
they're
About the same?
human size.
Oh, they're human.
There are demonlings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
When did we establish demons?
It's tieflings with the serial numbers filed off.
Okay.
So like they're
Because Robert von Gruber is one.
Oh, right. I forgot about the racism.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
smash cut
gotta
to
remember.
Corbin going. Smash cut to Corbin going.
What the devil?
I say.
Smash cut to Corbin going. Yeah, so demonlings are just humanoids that are viewed with infernal energy. So
They got horns and stuff.
They got horns and shit.
Yeah. I think this one is just kind of red in general. I think the convention really likes hiring the red demonlings because they're more identifiable as staff. They have black horns, and their eyes are lit by flame. That is not actually what they look like every day. They just have really cool contacts because the convention really wanted them to have flame
Part of the
eyes.
uniform.
Yeah. They have like a badge that indicates a name. No one pronounce it correctly, and no one can pronounce it correctly, and it's very no. No one can pronounce it correctly, and it's very, very frustrating. Oh God, what name should?
It doesn't matter what the actual name is. People pronounce it Garfield.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Good. I had one, but yeah, that's good. I like that better.
Great. It is Garfielda. Garfielda. And yeah, they and yeah, they've got, you know, just kind of staff clothing on, some like slacks and a shirt, and they're just kind of sitting on this stool by the entrance, staring at a data pad.
Yeah. Oh. It's like, so it's a data pad, which means it's just like a pane of glass? Like, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Like my brain went.
A magic mirror.
It's a magic mirror. It's a magic mirror.
It's a
That's what
magic
we've talked about magic mirrors before.
Yeah.
So you got a magic mirror working on that. And get a magic mirror working on that. And this person comes up. Which is
Toddling back and like totally unsteady.
yeah, that that comes up.
Because Sack is on the bottom, right?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
gotta be-
I've already got the fake facial hair, so I got
I
gotta
have
be that.
almost no prowess. So like this
Yeah.
is like he's walking so slowly.
I will do a slight old man grumble to sell it. Like, oh, my bones.
Gefilda, this is what you see.
Rough night, bud.
Just trying to keep up with all the young folks. I was curious about that wind machine you've got there. Would like to take it for a spin if you don't mind.
Oh yeah. Hang on. Welcome to Free Dive. Thanks for visiting. You gotta stand next to the measuring thing, so I know that you're big enough to fly.
Oh yes, of course. Wow, it's been many a year since I've been height checked. Wow, flattering of you to think that I might be short like in my young days.
This is everything I've ever wanted. I'm so happy we're doing that.
It's just it's a prerequisite we make everybody do.
Is that I like Tag is saying that because are like dragonlings born at the height they're gonna be? They never grow.
Yeah, I think we're like maybe we're small for like a very, very short period of time. We do one growth spurt and that's pretty much it.
It's one shedding.
They
one shedding.
pop
Yeah.
like popcorn. Like when
Yeah.
they age another just and suddenly they're like,
Yeah.
oh shit, 2 to 3 feet tall.
Yeah. We'll just mosey on over 6 feet to the left.
Yep.
Where the
Roll me a progress.
I immediately go right. I know that for sure. I immediately go right and I crash into something. I'm certain.
To your left, but come on, dude.
you know me, I've always had to do the righty-tighty, lefty-loosey thing, and I forgot to do it this time.
Okay.
Left the opposite of right.
I got 1 success.
I'm a wash. So that's a success. It's a success as you toddle your way back and forth, trying desperately to
Because I'm also unsteadily like it's not even just walking under the weight of someone else. I can't balance very well. Like
Yeah.
no, and you're trying really hard to keep your tail tucked so it's not sticking out of
my
the bottom.
tail can stick out. Tag's tail can't
Oh,
stick.
I guess that's
Yeah,
true.
I'm the one who does have to keep
So
my
it's
tail, which
definitely-
means that my tail is like wrapped around your face a little bit, and like you can't see a little. It's just slightly more obscuring.
And I think that we see you head on over to the height, and they're just able to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the height checks out. You sure? You're looking kind of rough, but if you get hurt, it's not going to be fun.
No, don't let your eyes deceive you. It's just where I am a young and spry, just but older than you think, but younger than I need to be. You are.
There's
will not regret
another
this.
stick that says must be this young.
All right, dude. You know what? It's your own party, and God, they don't pay me enough for this. Just fingerprint your consent on this form here, and just go in. I don't care.
Oh yes, of course, the fingerprint, which I have. Do we have fingerprints?
Good question.
I mean, you probably have ridges on
What?
your.
Yeah, what if we've got like almost gecko like ridges that we
Yeah.
can kind of
Yeah.
fold?
Yeah,
Sure.
I imagine.
Fold.
Yeah,
Sure.
I imagine
Sure.
you guys skitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he holds out this little magic mirror, and there's like a little circle in the middle, waiting for you to press your finger to it.
Okay. No problem. Thank you for all of your assistance. And I'll put my thumb into the circle.
All right. Good luck, old dude. Don't die.
thumb into the circle.
All right, good luck, old dude. Don't die.
Yeah, we see you put your hand into the circle, and here's the question I have. Is Tag in the infernal system?
I kind of
Would have to be,
You'd have
right?
to be, right?
assume he has to be, yeah.
Which means that Gefilda, you see Tag's picture come up, who is a famous streamer. Is there anything you do with that information?
I don't think he cares. I don't think he cares enough.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
He
I
just
think Tag is already lunging. Oh, me in my younger days. Me and my fresh little tyke I was
yeah. No,
6 years ago.
Gefilda has already taken back the magic mirror and swiped out of that application. Is already doing something.
Yeah, there's this
Okay.
moment where I think there's a moment of tension waiting for like it's Tag's face comes up, Tag's information comes up, and it's Gefilda just not caring. It's just
Yeah.
moving it on.
It's a convention ccentre. They've seen so many people, so many celebrities. They couldn't give one shit anymore.
It doesn't
Very
matter.
jaded.
So here's what I want. We see the two of you toggle your way into the wind tunnel, and just do you go together? And just do you go together in the coat? Or
Yeah, we're together in the
Yeah.
coat.
Then
Yeah.
here's what I want. I would love a theme. I would love a theme to see exactly what happens here.
I think James, may I suggest that when we get in there, I drop off your shoulders, and instead of me being on top of you anymore, either of us are in one arm of the trench coat, and now we are arm in arm as buddies under the
Yes.
trench
Yeah.
coat.
Yes.
As we float up into the
I would love a theme. Do you go together? Coat? Or
Yeah, we're together in the
Yeah.
coat.
Then
Yeah.
here's what I want. I would love a theme. I would love a theme to see exactly what happened.
as we float up into the wind tunnel.
I love it.
I love that.
Dylan, could you roll us a D12
I sure
for our
can.
theme here?
Okay. Is this different than rolling like
Just a regular D12.
Just a regular D12.
Okay. What the fuck do D12s look like? Okay. That's a 12. Damn.
12?
Okay.
Hey, that's the embers.
Sure
For our
can.
theme here.
Okay. What the fuck do... Okay. What the fuck do D12s look like? Okay. That's a 12. Damn.
12?
Okay.
Hey, that's the embers. Binding, lingering, shadow, and danger that hides its face.
Oh.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
like the binding and lingering. Its face.
Oh.
No, and danger that hides its face.
Oh.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
like the binding and lingering, I think this is a genuine bonding moment between two dragonlings. I think we're just having a blast. I feel like it is wickedly unsafe for us to be in here.
Yeah.
We are getting whipped around like so much faster than so much faster than we should be. We're just like, I think there's this like kind of Rumpel-Dukowski coat like in the middle of the wind chamber that's there. It turns on and then like a second later it's like whipped around this thing. And most people are supposed to like delicately float and we're in like a freaking tornado.
I think it's definitely
around.
The shot of it is definitely Grifilda like standing there like on the pad looking, and the background shot is you guys going.
It's like when a hamster gets caught in the wheel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you two a question real quick.
Yeah.
Be in here. We are getting whipped around like so around this thing, and most people are supposed to like delicately float, and we're in like a freaking tornado.
I think it's definitely
around.
The shot of it is definitely Grifilda like standing there like on the pad looking, and the background shot is you guys going.
It's like when a hamster gets caught in the wheel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you two a question real quick, because you two are flying. You're having this bonding moment as dragonlings. Have the two of you ever seen a real dragon?
I mean,
I'm gonna say for Tag, no.
Not outside of Tavernus.
Not outside of Tavernus.
And that was like, that was like a young dragon.
Yeah.
It was a cosmic dragon, so pretty cool, but it was like a teen.
A teen. So like, but never like met or seen a dragon.
No.
Tag's pretty sheltered too.
I think dragons don't exit the dimension of dragons often. I'm going to say they're embedded in like mythology and whatnot, and like occasionally, but like when they are of adult age, the dragon dimension is so cool. Why would you ever leave?
And I think that comes to both of your brains as you're doing this. You're having this moment where you're bonding and you're flying like dragons.
There is something instinctual in us. Like it feels so deeply right. And also, I think we're not just like dragons through ancestral memory. Like dragonlings are born from the bloodshed from like a great dragon, which means we're also kind of part of a dragon too. So like being together in this moment, like kind of there's this bridge that is created, this binding, if you will, according to our themes.
I even want to say that while at first it's hilarious how much we are flung wildly around this thing, that after a few long moments of chaos, we actually find some weird equilibrium in that we are able to actually float in the center and like coast.
I think then during this, like the chaos of this is we're like holding each other's arms for dear life, because as a unit in the Akatsuki jacket, we are large enough that we don't get sucked up into the filtration system. But if we
Yeah.
were separate, we would surely perish.
Yes.
I think our rats have like kind of got flung away from us, and their tails are intertwined because they need to be to not get sucked into the filtration system, and they are like looking at us as we like. First of all, like the streams go live, and it's this chaotic like swirling.
Yeah.
Streams go live, and it's this chaotic like swirling for the
Yeah.
cameras, and then the image stabilizes and people see us doing a beautiful aerialist routine in
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
this in
Yeah.
this Akatsuki jacket together. The views are going nuts. Chat
Yes.
loves it.
Yeah.
Can I have both of you roll me a d6? Just a regular d6. I
Just
just want to know
regular
the
Another
numbers.
D6.
Okay.
Okay.
So 1.
That's a 3.
I think as you're doing this and you're flying around and you reach this equilibrium, you both are pulled into the Edemic memory of being the dragons that you were a part of.
Oh.
And it's just a flash. It's just a flash of the two of you flying together as greater dragons. And it's gone in that moment. But you both suddenly have this deeper awareness that you come from something bigger.
Yeah.
And you come from something greater and more powerful. And you are a part of that, if but a small part. Petey, where are you?
I've been waiting for you to ask. Thank you for remembering that I'm technically here. This is what's happening while you guys are lying your way onto this attraction.
Into a carnival ride that we shouldn't be on.
Petey has like entered into like a, you know, that thing that Oliver does when he like chest bumps another dog like repeatedly without actually laying hands on the other
Just
person.
Little like whale slam.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. There's like a posturing thing that's happening, but it's like two guys who might throw fists at a bar kind of a vibe in the crowd of people that are like
Are they going to fight? Are they going to
fight?
kiss?
What are they doing?
Like,
They're yelling at each other,
Yeah.
but it's loud in here, so like I don't really know what they're yelling about. Petey is physically in between two people who are one of them is a Potomi, the other one is not. It's some other large scale person, and there's like this altercation happening. And Petey is like on the side of the non-Potomi, so she's in between them, and she's chest to chest with this other Potomi, and they're like yelling at each other and yelling at each
Hey
other.
man,
And
it's a giraffe person.
Yeah.
Because
Okay,
like
good,
he's
good, good,
bending
good.
his
Yeah.
long
Yeah.
neck down
Yeah,
over
great.
your
Yeah.
head to like keep the argument going.
yeah, and Petey keeps like pushing the head out of the way like it's a boom mic. Like yeah. It's very weird, but it's very intense, and like there's people like kind of like watching and also like trying to get out of the way.
People
and
are
like
streaming. People are like,
streaming it, and then like there's an like when you guys get into the attraction and you take off in flight, there's an imperceptible like the two Petey and the other Potomi like there's like okay. And then PD punches the guy in the face. He goes down, and then the face. The guy in the face. He goes. Guy in the face. He goes down, and then the giraffe person is trips forward to be like, yeah, and then PD turns around and socks the giraffe person. Giraffe person, and the giraffe person, I there's this huge scuffle that happens.
It zooms out, and we see the punch go into slow motion and then reverse, and we see this giraffe person's ridiculous face get knocked about. Go into slow motion and then reverse, and we see this giraffe person's ridiculous face get knocked. He goes down, turns around and socks the giraffe person, and the giraffe person see the punch go into slow motion and then reverse, and we see this giraffe person's ridiculous face get knocked about.
The huge long tongue.
The World Star Hip Hop logo appears that. That is clearly what got set up there.
Yeah. So there's a fun thing that PD's doing.
Yeah.
I think also the camera will pan back to a different angle so that we can see you guys when you reach that moment of you've hit your stride in the wind tunnel, and we see the camera on the opposite side, so we can see you in the wind tunnel, and then just past that in the shot you can see PD, and the crowd is kind of dissipated at this point, and PD and the other Potomi are on the ground panting, yelling at each other still, but they're also in close quarters, having this moment happen, and people are moving. The crowd is being swept along. All right, nothing to see here. This is normal. Everybody get out of the way. Blah blah blah. And these two Potomi are having this moment again.
Do you know, in the mid-season, the mid-season finale of a CW drama, where two characters are hooking up for the first time, and simultaneously another lead character is about to die, and that's the tension in Imogen Heap is playing. It's like that's that's the energy that I'm picturing right now.
Fish-eyed and like
energy that I'm picturing right now.
Yeah, the camera lens is slightly fish-eyed and like everything is very, very, very blurry around them.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
drama where like two characters are hooking up for the first time and simultaneously another lead character is about to die and like that's like the tension Imogen Heap is playing. It's like that's the energy that I'm picturing right now.
Yeah, the camera lens is slightly fish-eyed and like everything is very, very blurry around them.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this has the potential to escalate into something very large and very dangerous. And I think that what happens is there is like a god of war that like comes in and is like, let's do it then. And like it becomes a large riot type thing that's happening. This happens every year. At this point. And I think it takes everything you have, PD, to get these two dragonlings out, and that's like the end of your day, basically.
It's like that scene in The Bodyguard, but instead of bridle carrying us, you're carrying us in like your two arms like two babies.
Two watermelons.
Yeah.
Just like, So I think there is that moment where like this riot starts happening and Petey and the other Potamai like sneak out of it like in a cartoon when Bugs Bunny sneaks out of the dog pile that's happening, and they're still on the, like all fours crawling, and then they turn and they like shake hands and they touch foreheads and their little ears go flap flap flap, and then they peace out in opposite directions, and Petey gets up and dusts herself off and is like, where the fuck did they go? And then turns around and sees you both in this beautiful like aerial ballet and is like,
as people are like fighting each other in the background.
the fuck. And so she moves past Gafilda and like reaches in and grabs both of you and then like books it out of the convention hall. Are those your children?
As you're running, I think we see in the background, we see like gods begin to like rise and like throw thunder at each other. And like, you know, demons begin to fight each other. It just becomes this huge battlefield.
We see the god of like slow plant growth just moss someone.
Slow. No, it's so slow.
I want to say that facial hair wigs have completely rearranged. So
The Huggy Boys.
the chest hair is a goatee now.
Mhm.
The hair that was like the bald on the top and like long on the sides has flipped around to be bangs, and then like
Yes.
the eyebrows have come like drifted up, so he's got like a totally new hairstyle now. That's all.
I think that it's definitely you guys get out of there, and that's the end of the second day of the con.
I did
Yeah.
figure out Petey's handle.
What is it?
It's GoldenEye.
Fuck,
Yeah,
that's
baby.
good.
GoldenEye of the Gilded
Hell
Meridian.
yeah.
Oh, that's really
good shit.
Well
Yeah.
Damn.
Man, get another slice of pizza for
Thank
that.
you.
Like, that's a-
Yeah.
You get to eat. Somebody has to
Yeah.
be really clever before they're allowed to eat.
Yeah.
That's just the way.
I'm learning the rules of this recording studio. I
You
can't
notice-
wait to come and visit.
You notice I haven't gotten up yet, so that's-
Yeah.
No, I'm teasing. No, I'm good.
I mean, I know you have to talk.
So like, I would love. So like, I would love it so much if to go through this moment by moment by moment, but we can't. We have to go forward. We have to jump forward in time. I'm teasing. No, I'm good. We have to jump forward in time. We understand that you guys are going to stay with Call of Duty, and we know that. And we know that that Tag is eventually going to go back to their presidential suite unless you stick around with them. Tag, what do you think happens?
I can't leave after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I think, like, after we get, like, far enough away from the crowd and the noise and, like, crowd and the noise and, like, it's just bewilderment as we're being whisked away. So there's nothing to be said until like we reach like somewhere where things are quiet. And then like I think still being carried, I like tear off all of the facial hair the facial hair and the facial hair and the disguise and just like and just like have you did you am I making up that was like super rad or
Like,
was it super rad?
as you say that, like we flash back, and there's that moment in
Super rad.
as you say that, like we flash back, and And there's that moment in Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent where Nicolas Cage and Pedro Pascal are just like looking at each other when they're on acid. Like that is exactly what these two went through. We come back. Come back.
We are part greater whole.
I serve a whole ass god. I come from a god. I'm like, we're bigger than that god.
A god is nothing before our true form.
We should start a band.
We should have a podcast.
We should have a podcast. I can't. Oh man. Oh god. Okay.
Are you still carrying you?
Yes.
Yeah, you were still
this
running.
is
Okay.
all happening at the mercy of
Around
Petey.
this point, we've gotten like down the street or around the corner. Like we're out of the zone. The music has calmed down, and
Yes.
but he's like, "What is wrong with you two?"
Peter, you got to be on our podcast.
Nothing's wrong with us. We've ascended. We flew.
Did you take
flew
drugs?
Only the drugs that come with the blood of dragons.
Yeah.
The what?
The blood of dragons, the great ones.
Okay.
It flows through us both, and we are the same.
I can tell that you're both really overstimulated and probably need a nap. So we're just gonna go back to Carl's
I
sweet.
could go for a nap right now, but Peter, you don't understand. We should have a podcast.
What would we even do a podcast about?
We're the conduit to true wisdom.
Okay, anybody who starts a podcast with that in mind is usually not on the right track.
And thank God we're not just anybody.
Okay.
Yeah, we actually mean it because we've seen it with our eyes through our souls. Our eye souls. So
This is all as Petey is carrying you back to
Yes.
the hotel suite.
Yeah, you don't understand. Our ideas are so original and so good. We could talk about anything and it would be one of the most precious things anyone's ever heard. We could talk about bad movies.
Oh my God. I love bad movies.
They're
They're bad
are so
and
original
good
and
at the same time.
We smash cut to Call Duty's room where you guys have set up up a podcast,
God.
like 2 mics in like the corner, and you're
It's a single snowball mic on the table.
Yeah.
And we're all touching the table.
Well, and importantly, podcasts are they're put out through the worm network. So like you have to raise the special worms that like know the episode. Like what is the recording system for that?
I think it's one of those, like it's a cone that goes at the end of it. A worm sits in a little chair, and you speak to the worm.
Maybe it's a moth.
A
What
moth?
if it's like a hive in the center of the table and all of the like larvae are listening and then they turn
That's so
Oh,
good.
yeah,
that's so
that's
good.
so
man.
good.
That's so good.
Yeah,
I love
because
that.
like the pod egg hatches into the worm and the worm stays alive until it's spoken the full episode and then it dies.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think it's like a pod mother that is like full of like these eggs and the eggs have to hear it, I think. And I guess they get shipped out.
It's some sort of pod bean, one might say.
Because no, wait. You need. So, okay.
okay, hold on.
You're
If only there was a way to simply cast this.
so okay. No, the mother. So like the female version of this, there are three genders, and they're not three genders, three sexes in this species,
Okay.
because there's the worms themselves, which don't reproduce; they just speak the episodes and they die.
Yeah.
There's the female, which is held in the tanks of listeners, and they birth those worms.
Psychically,
The males must psychically broadcast
Cast the information.
the information
Okay.
to the females.
Okay,
It's
cool.
very complicated. That's why there's not a lot of podcasts,
Yeah.
Yeah.
actually.
So okay, so it's the males that are broadcasting to the females to then lay eggs. So
Yeah.
it's to a male.
So its antennas look like big, like microphone. Like microphone pop filters.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's a male one of these bugs that is in the center, and all of the cones are like the talking apparatus are like pointed at it.
I love the idea that we have reassembled Call of Duty's broken coffee table.
Yeah.
And it's
And-
like so precarious.
And it's very precarious. And we have the bug and the cones, and it's Sack and Tag on either end of and then PD in the middle. And we're all sitting on the floor, like trying to get set up to do this thing. And PD's like, why am I here again?
You're our first guest on the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh,
Petey,
yeah.
are you gonna come down for the war? And we see Call like standing at the door in armor with his like weapons, and he's like, the battle spilled out into the rest of the convention center.
Yeah, no, I heard. I've got a thing, I guess.
Oh, you want to pay the thing? All right, that's fine. He's got his little bird. He's like, all right, mate, let's go. And he's like, I might be back. I might not.
That's fine. Carl, I threw the first punch today at the thing that started the war.
You did?
Yes.
Fuck
I'm not
yeah.
even fucking kidding. I literally did.
Fuck yeah, it's great.
Yeah. So don't forget it. I'm going to fuck you up when the
Yeah.
amnesty's over.
Fuck you up
Mm-hmm.
real hard later.
Yeah, okay. Wait, what?
I'm out.
Typical part of my violent speak and no subtext to read there.
And he leaves.
That's wisdom.
Leaves.
That's wisdom. That's wisdom straight from my dome, which is connected to the celestial body of one of the great dragons.
Every single thought that you have ever had is like a shimmering scale that cascades down the spine of the most beautiful and majestic creature that either of us have ever or will ever see.
What is this new age bullshit? Like, what are we doing here? What?
I think we could do this forever. Like, and I think we
We
should.
got a lot of ad copy to get through. So.
And I definitely think we should. I think the rest of the evening, like pizza is brought in for you guys. You guys just do like episode after episode after episode after episode of this fugue state of Sack.
And PD just squinting and looking confused and concerned.
Sack and Tag like pontificating about the universe and dragons.
Our wings will one day black out the sun.
Yeah.
That's good. That's so good.
And I really think that's what you guys do
Yeah.
between now and when you have to get ready for the beesies.
No, we don't sleep. That's so good.
And I think
Do we not sleep, or do we fall asleep at our microphones?
We fall asleep at the cones. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like we're babbling about like Dragonling, like heritage, and like what was like what was taken from us, and like we're doing it the way Falcon
Tag like pontificate is brought.
What?
I think we could do this forever. Like, and I think we should.
We got a lot of ad copy to get through. So.
And I definitely think we should. I think the rest of the evening, like,
like what was taken from us, and like we're doing it the way Falcon is when they get really sleepy, where they're like kind of saying things, but like also like falling out of it. And we just sort of like fall asleep, and PD like has to lay us somewhere quiet so that we can settle down.
We will inherit all of this.
I think about 3 or 4 a.m. call comes back. I think about 3 or 4 a.m. call comes back, and like everyone is like asleep. And call comes in, calls like bleed. Oh, call is injured.
Okay, cool.
And as he comes in, he like shuts the door and bars it. As he comes in, he like shuts the door and bars it. There are like hands.
I think
reaching through.
Wait.
Okay, so Cole comes in the door. He tries to shut the door. There's like arms that come through. He like puts his pistol. Arms that come through. He like puts his pistol. Get back here, fuckers! Get back!
yeah.
He eventually like slams the door, like put door, like
Bolts it.
puts the bolt on it.
He turns around and PD's standing there with her pistol.
Do it. Go ahead.
How'd it go?
Well, we pushed them back to Artist Alley.
Good.
We never made it back concessions, though.
PD, as you're watching, the severed hand that he shot off in the door has climbed up his back and is like about to like try and close itself around his neck.
PD shoots the hand.
No shit.
The hand.
No shit. No shit. Oh god. And then there's just a hand that's been splattered across the.
Yeah.
He's like, man, are you turned on right now as I am?
I mean, it's been a weird day.
Fuck it. Yeah, and we see. Yeah, and we see two Potamai go at it.
Yeah.
I mean, before we cut to black,
Before we cut to black,
we do need to know how it fucks up the room. Like when Potamai have finally let their guard down and whatnot.
So I'm envisioning the layout of this is the door is here. When you first, PD is staring at the door, right? It's in the middle of this wall. To the left is the kitchenette of this suite. To the right is like the dining area of the suite. And then the bathroom is beyond that.
Can I make a request?
Do it.
I would like the sexual aspect of this to be a metaphor, I think. And with like flashes of what's happening in reality, I think we see almost a dream sequence of you two dancing at happening in reality. I think we see dancing at a ball.
Yeah. Underwater.
Underwater. And so we see that, but like occasionally there are flashes of you just like tearing this hotel
Bashing
room
his
apart.
face into the counter
Yeah.
in the kitchen.
Yeah.
There's a lot of violence involved. But like, involved, but like in a great way.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do see this metaphor of the two of them dancing underwater in like a very ballroom-esque, beautiful way.
There's like weeds and reeds gently drifting underwater as the silt kicks up as they twirl on this dance floor, and there's like little like glowing fish lights everywhere. Like it's a very hazy, like warm green and gold sort of palette in this dream sequence.
And then it smash cuts to that fight in Mission Impossible in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it looks like that where they like break the sink and like the mirror shatters.
The sink is going off the
where they like break the sink and like the mirror shatters.
The sink is going off, the faucet's going off.
What does your home world look like? Because that underwater, I feel like is like as this scene progresses and as things get more heated, like more and more of your home world is like popping up in the setting there beyond you. Like it's recreating itself around you.
Yeah.
Because I think
so there's like at first it's just us in this dream sequence. And I'm thinking about that scene in Bambi when Bambi and Feline are dancing in the clouds, and that's the metaphor for them. Like, right. Okay. So at first it's just us, and then these glowing lights and like the weeds and the reeds, and there's like music coming from somewhere. And then, yes, we see more of their world come into focus in this hazy dream sequence in green and gold and brown. And there's fish people and otter people and bird people and gator people.
And they're singing.
They're singing, they're dancing. This is a beautiful festival. Like it's oh God. Oh, it's like they're singing. It's like this joyous, triumphant welcome home type song.
Yeah.
Like you did it. Welcome home. Congratulations. All of this
it's
stuff.
like parting glass. But
it's
joyful.
like parting glass, but happy. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
We cut to the next morning, basically. Like basically it is Petey and Carl. Petey and Carl. I think it's just in the bathroom type thing, and they're in the tub.
They're in the tub. Yeah, they're asleep in the tub.
They're asleep in the tub, and it's definitely like
overflowing with water.
Their little ears are
like
it's
flapping.
over and. Overflowing with water.
Their little ears are
like flapping.
Over
and Carl. I think it's just in the bathroom type thing, and they're in the tub.
They're in the tub. Yeah, they're asleep in the tub.
They're asleep in the tub, and it's definitely like
overflowing with water.
Their little ears are
like
it's
flapping.
over and like Carl is snoring, and there's bubbles. and
Yeah.
the water is just spilling over, and there's like a grate. There must be a grate in the floor.
There's
for it to
a drain.
Yeah,
Like,
of
obviously,
course.
you got a potabite that you're giving up a coat room.
Yeah. And Zach, you and Tag like kind of wake up and begin to talk again.
Yeah.
Yeah, right back in
Let's
the
do this moment of sleep and repose, and then one of you starts talking back in the podcast.
Oh my God. Do you know, wait, what is your, wait. Oh God. Do you have a secret talent?
I was just about to ask you about your secret talents.
Oh my God.
Talents.
Oh my God. I totally do have a secret talent.
All
And
right,
it's,
all right. We say it on
Wait.
3. 1, 2,
Two,
3. Close up magic.
Fuck you.
Wait, let's get it for Ryan. Let's get a clean take of whatever tags is.
Because I was all right. I just want to say that I was gonna say close up magic, but I just like was hit with the like horrifying realization that like the last 3 characters I've played have been on anything have had close up magic
Hey,
as a major.
Dylan, I don't know if you know this, but close-up magic is like a meme within the legacy of the One Shot podcast. It has been a joke for like
Years.
so many
Years.
characters.
Well,
The dessert
I
of
love
magic.
to tell
the
you
dessert
that
of magic.
I love to tell you that I am unintentionally carrying on that legacy. And I love it. So yeah, I do think so yeah, I do think it's close up magic.
Dylan, can we get a clean take of you as Tag saying close up
Yeah.
magic?
So that
Yeah.
Ryan can.
We'll just somebody
Yeah.
count us in.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Close up
Close
magic.
up magic.
One.
Close up
Close up
magic.
magic.
Close up magic.
One.
Close up magic.
All right,
it's-
all right. We say it on
Wait.
3. 1, 2,
Two,
3. Close. Three. Close up magic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Close up magic.
Immediately, both of them, it's simultaneously pulling out birds and like scarves.
Got your nose.
Yeah, Petey, you come out of the bathroom to find these 2 dragons like on the table, pulling cards and scarves. Birds are in the air. They're like going, ah!
And then I also think that they like it, they finish the tricks that they're in the middle of, and then they like grab hands and they're like jumping up and down. Like,
This is, I bet, do you know, I bet that one day we unlock our real magic. Like this is just the showmanship that has been preparing us for our true destiny.
Man. Wait, I mean, well, you got magic, though. You're a streamer.
Yeah, I'm a streamer, but like, I mean, the magic in streaming is like, it's imbued to me by this guy who, like, I don't even like that much, but like, who, he serves a purpose, but he's not a dragon. He's a god, and like kind of a middling god.
Dragons kind of like kicked their asses.
Yeah. And I think maybe that's what I need to refocus on. Maybe that's my new target audience is the dragons. I got to reach them.
Whoa.
I got to reach them with my stream and with my show. I got to use my audience.
Use your platform. You got to
use my platform to reach the dragon.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it.
And as the two of you are like, yeah, the camera pans to Tag's orb,
Mm-hmm.
and it has 200 missed messages.
Yeah. Yeah.
From middle management.
Yeah.
I think at this point, one of Sack's alarms goes off. Goes off, and it's like no. Like notification on I think it's like a message from one of his patrons. It's like one of the volunteers. It's like one of the volunteers who mods his chat or whatever. And to do that, like the sick rat has to like spit up a little like thing. And
I hate this.
I can do this all day.
Bad ASMR.
yeah, because it comes through the messaging system, and it's like donation based messaging system. It is like a butterfly that it like unfolds and like comes up and goes, "It's time for you to get ready for the beesies. Get dressed," and it dies.
Swivels down. And like,
Oh yeah, that's right. We got to get dressed.
Oh, shoot. I got to make it all the way back to my hotel room in the Pegasus. I have to run, but dragons.
Hey.
You and I are
They
dragons.
They clasp their little claws together.
Yeah, we have to imagine that we are dragons. And that's what we are going to call this podcast and this friendship, the Imagined Dragons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And
See you at the
run.
beesies, and good luck, man.
Good luck to you too. Just run as fast as I can.
okay. Let's take a break.
I've been talking this whole time and Twitch has not picked any of it up because nobody's been here before. That's interesting. Well, whatever. It's fine. I do have all the audio. Yes, I do have all the audio from my TikTok backup. So if I really wanted to, I could delete the video on demand thing and like upload to YouTube with actual audio coming through from TikTok. But whatever. No, I know, how dare Twitch? Seriously. So I'll repeat myself a little bit because nobody on Twitch was hearing me. So basically I finished editing the dialogue edit for the last Starwhal episode, for episode 54 coming to the Patreon in a week and a half or so. This was a fun episode. It went through a lot of interesting stuff for James's character and for Allie's character. Mel was able to play a couple NPCs, and then Dylan is playing effectively a fellow streamer to James's character, Sack. And they have a wonderful moment inside of a wind tunnel in this episode. It's pretty fantastic. They dressed up in two kobolds effectively in a trench coat, two dragonlings in a trench coat to pass the height limit of the wind chamber like flying ride. And they had an existential experience and became podcasters because of it. It's a wildly good time. It was a really good episode. But I got some of the edit done, some whooshes and rustles and smash cuts and stuff like that. So I still have some ambience to toss in there and some music as well. I've got a like Imogen Heap equivalent.
That's the energy that I'm picturing.
Yeah.
So we've got the, copyright free, royalty free Imogen Heap, from a group called Mommy Issues, which is fun, courtesy of Soundstripe. And yeah, it was just a pretty good episode. I wish I would have had my microphone on for most of it, because that would have been an interesting re-listen, I think. But I'll make it work. I can throw it up on YouTube. It's fine. I know that this is all garbage, so I'm going to get rid of that. And I still have in this recording a good 2 hours left. So we've got 2 good episodes left out of the raw audio for part 17. So that'll last me another month worth of episodes beyond this. And we also have, how much do they have recorded right now? I guess is the big question. If I go to my Dropbox, no, not Dropbox, Google Drive is where One Shot shares all of their stuff. I can see, where are you? Website audio? Is it under audio? I think it might be. And no, it's not. That's interesting. Where's all your Starwhal stuff, James? Come on. Maybe it's under Patreon because that's where it was. No, it was not. I don't know if they moved it around or not, but it's fine. Okay, I know how to get to it. I have a freelance file share link that I got all of my stuff organized in, so I can just go there on the One Shot under audio. There it is. We've got part 18 coming up, which is about 2 hours of world building, it sounds like. And from what I heard, James had said that there was like 4 more recordings, I believe, but I do not see them at all. So I need to talk at James a little bit and say, hey, what gives? I need more Starwhal. because we're going to be getting through this pretty fast if we do one a week at this point. I can open that with Google Drive and go up a level. Part 18, I just want to see if it's not pulling in. Yeah, there is. There's a part 19 world building. Part 20, they got, character building. Oh, interesting. Okay, so now we know what the next arc is, or the next, like, portion of the, I'm pretty sure that they're still going to be on Lost Cerberus. Yeah, and so I've got 2 hours of world building, followed by, let me see if I can, just going to kind of open this up over here and, yeah, play anyway. I don't care. All right. I want to know, that's another 2 hours of world building. So that's 4 hours of just world building to get through, and then character building as well. Is probably another interesting, another 2 hours worth of that. And then finally into some actual stuff, about 2 hours there. So it's about 2.5, 3 hours here, I think. So give or take, that's not too bad. So like really we've got maybe 11, 12 episodes worth of material for the Patreon. And then a few of those episodes should come to the live, the actual public feed eventually, which would get us into the 60s for the episode count, I think, give or take. So that'll be really interesting. But yeah, I'm excited to finally get through the backlog of this. I really want to get caught up for them. I want Starwhal to be fully caught up. I want to get through the full backlog that's still there, technically a little bit of campaign. There's not a ton that they have that I need to worry too much about at this point. What else do we have in here? Because we're pretty much almost caught up between where we are in the story and what's been recorded already. Now we're kind of catching up as much as possible in that sense. And there's only one arc left of campaign, which is wild to think about. And I'm not sure what's going to happen after that. But I think, yeah, Skyjack's audio, mainline Skyjack's has, what part was I on last, I guess is the big question. It looks like for campaign, I was on session 107, and there is 107 and 108 left over. So there's really only 2 sessions left, and then they have to record more. So right now we're going through kind of a side arc that was just with James and Nathan Blades. And they did a wonderful backstory between Captain Ormar Vale and Sifa, the queen of the Tempest Armada pirates. And so it tells the story of their history, of how they met and how they kind of fell for each other effectively. So once that's done, we're going to get back into the regular episodes, and we've got, maybe 8 episodes between those two, session 107 and 108. So that's not terribly much. That's like 2 months worth of content right there. So James has 2 months to pull the crew back together to keep recording even more beyond that. And I don't know how long that arc's gonna last. It's the last arc of the show, so they got a lot to tie up, but like they're right there almost. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. But yeah, beyond that, it's going well so far. Forgot to mark my Pandas Talking Games as resolved and completed. I just finished that earlier today. that was a good episode about romance, honestly. I don't know why Panda's Talking Games created without a tag, but there it is. Now it's good. That one is due next week. Yeah, so they did a follow-up to their other romance episode, and it was all about bringing romance to the table. And this one brought in a lot of insights on how to kind of accomplish that as a GM and whatnot. So utilizing tropes, players taking the hook, GMs putting hooks out there, all that sort of fun stuff. So it'll be kind of interesting to see because they want to follow it up with a third part as well. And they want to get more listener questions about romance so they can do a part 4 as well. So they're really romance heavy, the two of them, Phil and Senda. So it was a very interesting discussion. But, you know, there was a lot going on in that department. So, like, romance is a pretty nuanced topic in RPGs. And it was interesting to cover it from all the angles they're covering it. I think that should be everything for today. I don't know. I have to do dinner with the family now. So I'm going to be going upstairs and preparing dinner, figuring out what we're doing. But then tomorrow I'm going to be playing some Crimson Desert. I'm going to be going through the storyline a bit in the evening. So it'll be around 9:30 Central. And going to be kind of making some more progress in that. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And then Wednesday, more Crimson Desert. Thursday, probably going to get into Hightail to see what's new in there. And then next week, Sunday, I'll probably also do another couple of sessions of streams to do a couple more podcasts. Probably starting with Pandas. And then working my way to more Starwhal again. Or vice versa. Maybe I'll do Starwhal first, because Pandas, I can do it like 3 or 4 times speed and not have to process any of it, honestly. If I run out of time on Sunday, I can certainly do Pandas another day. Maybe I'll do the next Skyjacks that day as well. We'll see. I don't know. I play it by ear. Whatever sounds good. So, Burst of Hope, hopefully you can join another time. Always love to see you. Always love chatting. And I am going to be kind of blasting my schedule out there in a more professional looking way on Blue Sky and on the Discord. I've got a way to create automated videos. I still tweaking it a little bit, but it pulls my Twitch schedule and automatically takes the title cards, the dates, the time zone, and puts it into a template for me, and automatically compiles the video, which is what it's doing right now. It's generating the video using FFmpeg and Pillow, which are 2 things that you can utilize for altering videos effectively. So it layers things, it layers built-in effects and stuff like that onto the cards itself, and then it creates this little video here. And so that took a template of mine for the background, right? And it adds some animation to the ends of the boards. It adds a little live tomorrow, right? Or if it's today, it'll say live today. It says what the title of the stream is planned to be, right? And then it has the week of, theoretically, it's going to be correct the next time I go in. So it's not week of 23rd. It should be the week of the 30th, starting tomorrow. That's kind of a loud encoding there, but that's okay. And it'll eventually have dynamic cards where I can say, show me 4 cards, show me 1 card, show me the next 2 cards or whatever, and it'll space them dynamically for me. And it'll create this 1-minute video for me. And then I can just push that to my social media sites automatically with the copy post text. So like auto makes the text for me based on some templates and whatnot. And I can have it just re-roll the opener. Yeah, I've just got a bunch of templates, right? That showcase what's coming up this week, whatever. And I can push this to other things if I want to. I can make it detailed. I can keep it short, all that sort of stuff. It's pretty neat. It's still a work in progress, but I'm really proud of this this monstrosity that I've created here. So I'm gonna probably showcase that a bit off next weekend even more, because I have been extremely hyper focused on programming this thing, and it has been a tremendous joy. I probably spent too much time doing it, but every single day I have at least put in probably 3 to 5 hours on this this application for the last 2 or 3 weeks, give or take. So and it's showing. I like it. I like it a lot. So we'll see how it evolves and how it'll be useful for other people to automate their social media presence, because marketing myself is not my forte at all. It is one of the things I like to do the least. I just want to help people and entertain people, and to put a capitalistic spin on doing that is gross, but like, it's how you get in front of more eyes and whatnot and more ears. So like, let me automate it a little bit so I don't have to worry as much about it. Doing a lot of lift up front, but you know, it's fine. I'm getting there. And I'll be able to eventually post to Instagram, YouTube, TikTok when I finally get API access, Tumblr. Those are all planned to come sometime soon. But right now it works great for Discord and Blue Sky. Not so great for Slack. Still working that out, but it's technically there. And it also pulls from Twitch channels and podcasts. And now I've got a schedule thing that will make cool little videos for me. So I'm excited. Yeah. I think I got you caught up on what happened this stream. So for whomever is watching the VOD and has just only the podcast playing in the background and me talking without any sound coming out because my microphone was muted this whole time, that's the gist of what we talked about today. So hopefully your week goes well, Burst of Hope. I am going to get to dinner time and kind of see where the evening takes me. So hopefully you have a good night, and hopefully I will see you soon. All right, take care and enjoy the rest of your day, and drink a lot of water because we need to hydrate. All right, bye.